software, which we are going to conduct the presentation today, would not have been possible if not for the great engineering efforts of a woman called Grace Hopper, who invented the software compiler. Like her, there are many young bright girls waiting to blossom. So, may I ask you whether you truly believe in the true power of a woman engineer? A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm happy to be a part of this great platform to empower young women engineers. When I was a little girl, I remember holding my father's hand and visiting his mechanical engineering workshop. It was so loud and there were sparks flying around me. I should have been scared, but I saw how complex ideas were turned into great creations. So this put me into the path of becoming an engineer, helped along with my love for mathematics and chess. In my journey as an engineer, my specialty lies in telecommunication engineering, and I'm happy to have involved in deploying the latest technologies, including 5G. Also, as the technical lead for data products, I could contribute towards many award-winning projects at Mobitel, including the latest rural empowerment project to enhance 4G coverage island-wide. At the same time, I lead these knowledge-sharing initiatives in order to synchronize the knowledge internally as well as externally. Yet, the journey so far did not come without challenges. Imagine being the only female engineer in the division. Initially, it was a psychological strain for me, and I was a bit nervous in the beginning. But working closely with these male colleagues and syncing with them and establishing good communication channels, I could make the work easier for me as well as for them. Also, having to be available 24 hours is a major issue which I face, especially with some tasks being scheduled from 12 midnight to 5 in the morning and sometimes freezing inside the server rooms. Also, this took my time away from the personal as well as family commitments, and especially as a woman who keep family in the topmost priority. Working according to a proper time management system, I could overcome this challenge. Also, a main issue in the industry which I see is the lack of role models. But instead of making this as a major demotivational factor, I tried to make it an inspiration to the younger generation. Many think if you select mathematics for A-levels, you have to devote your entire time for studying. I also felt the same challenge, but I tried to work according to a proper time management system as well as focus so that I could win the Sri Lanka Chess Nationals in the A-level first year and become the best student sports and academics inside the university. So I believe this perfect balance is possible. Still, the society thinks that our female engineers are inferior in their technological roles. So our girls tend to doubt themselves and underestimate themselves. We need to inspire them in order to address these insecurities. Yet, these challenges are there to make us strong. So if I ask the young lady engineers whether you want to be a flower or else a diamond, a flower can be easily crumbled, but a diamond is made under pressure. So how can we motivate our women engineers and also girls to take and succeed in engineering? I believe after O-level students should be the main focus, because they are in the verge of selecting their career paths. Having well-planned career guidance programs are really essential, and if we can get more past pupils involved so that the students will freely share their ideas. And I experienced this personally in the sessions which I conducted at school. And also, I formed this Mora Museites Association so that the engineers who are from different backgrounds can share their expertise with the students. These programs are really successful, and I highly recommend to be implemented at all schools. Also, this tech entrepreneurship is the future. But we see only few women getting involved here. I could be a part of the minor degree in entrepreneurship program at University of Moratuwa, where we could form our own companies and we could get more women undergraduates to participate so that those women undergraduates could feel and experience the real world challenges. As the head of corporate development of Mora Spirit, which is a social entrepreneurship club at University of Moratuwa, I started a program to support national level athletes with their A-levels so that they will not miss out maths and science streams. So it was a great success, and I'm happy to see that this is currently being considered at the National Sports Council for further implementation. Also, it is important to have motivational as well as knowledge sharing sessions with professional bodies like IET and IEEE. Sharing success stories as well as awarding scholarships specifically based on the women undergraduates will really help them. So, why do we need more women in technological roles? If we analyze the female representation across industries, we see a huge difference. In terms of sectors like apparel, the numbers are very high. But engineering, when it comes to undergraduate level, we see like 25 to 30%. But when it comes to the industry, the numbers further drop. And it's less than 5% in telecommunication industry. Industry 4.0 demands for superior innovation. And innovation requires diversity. So we need more women engineers to contribute in the workforce. When we have more women engineers, we can have their perceptions, their creativity, as well as their line of thinking, so that we even can improve the revenue, as well as the products can appeal to a larger market. Sri Lanka's first satellite was a groundbreaking innovation. And among the 2 engineers that developed it, 1 was a female. As we are taking the country towards sustainable development goals, it's important to have technology as a key enabler. So if we look at few in terms of poverty, we all know Sri Lanka is in a huge dollar crisis and tech exports is the need of the day. So, especially the software engineers with this work from home environment will and can directly contribute towards this. In the 4th one, which is quality education, as a telecommunication engineer, I could contribute for this by designing e-learning packages and also providing high-speed connectivity for those. When we have more women engineers, the 5th goal is directly addressed and innovation is also fostered. As we take our country towards the development, it's really important to female leaders to take the leadership. And this diversity needs to be celebrated. So we have seen some great women who have climbed to the CXO positions of the tech companies. But these numbers need to improve. So now is the time to empower and enrich our female engineers. It's really important to have leadership development programs. According to the leadership roles which I played at the university, I'm happy to be a finalist of the Leadership Service and Scholarship Award, which is the first honor of the Department of Electronic and Telecommunication Engineering. So I highly encourage the female engineers to grab the leadership opportunities whenever possible. It is also important to have multidisciplinary expertise so that it will be really important in your engineering career path. While improving this network engineering knowledge, I could also study CIMA, SIM and MBA in order to enhance my knowledge in finance, marketing as well as administration. And it really helped me with my engineering career, recently becoming a senior engineer. So I'm sure it will help other female engineers as well. Sports is a vital part in leadership building. Having been the captain of the Sri Lanka chess team and also having won the FIDE Master title from the World Chess Olympiad, I experienced how chess helped me to build the leadership qualities. So I highly encourage and motivate the female engineers to take part in extracurricular activities so that a strong and a resilient leader is built in you. It's also important to guide as well as to mentor our young lady engineers. Also to have the necessary policy structures in place. And we need to engage them in this professional work as well as voluntary work. As a member of the Sri Lanka National Selection Committee for Chess, I experienced how these decision-making skills helped me. And also, as a Toastmaster, I experienced how those leadership skills helped me. So, female engineers, Sri Lanka needs you. As people who have benefited from the free education of the country, it is our duty to serve the country. This is a picture which I always carry in my heart. When I was giving the prize to this little girl, I looked into her eyes. In her eyes, I saw the hope and the courage and also the determination as well as inspiration in becoming an aspiring young leader. My dream is to see the same vision in every girl's eyes. So, let the courage inside you inspire the world around you. Thank you.